Okay. Hello. Alright. I don't know much about this game. It's a sea of blood. I've seen images when I was trying to make a thumbnail. I'm like, okay, screw it. I would just make my own thumbnail rather than spoil everything. It looks really straightforward. In any case, let us begin. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, oh great, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It is not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside and the forward window will be closed. There is no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom. Oh, this is great. That's actually a really interesting concept. Just all habitable planets vanish. Interesting. Very SCP. Press any key. There we go. It was loading, that's what was going on.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
Okay. How do I move? Can I move?
Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so receive and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Alright. Oh, that is not a nice sound. It is really gruesome that we're actually in a big ocean of blood. Just blood dripping into a... Oh, that's how I take pictures. Okay. O2 level is okay. That's direction. Okay. No time for training, huh? Oh, okay, good. Let me make sure. Where is camera? Help. Camera. Boo! Dang it, unknown query. Current date. What is today? FU. Okay. How you doing there, Johnny? What can I mission? Help. Alright, well, that's worthless. Oh, okay, here we go. It was the B button. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of Moon AT-5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of the fourth blood ocean. Okay, so this is the fourth one. Oh, how's the vacation go? It's going okay. I've been enjoying it. The last few days I've actually been relaxing. These next few days I'm actually expecting to get real busy, so I had a friend recommend me play this on stream, and I've been wanting to stream for a while, so I figured let's just stream for my final rest day before I jump back into other things. Discover the fourth blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean surfaces several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's onboard camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. Within 2 units and within 10 degrees. Okay, you can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the received points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the sub controls will trigger if you're getting too close to an obstacle. Good luck. Okay. Grass. Seagrass. Blood ocean grass. Oh, hey. I just got an achievement, freedom. Okay. This is not an expedition. It is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom waits for you? A few dying ships and a sea of dead stars? If there is still hope, I'll explain the story in a moment, because you jumped in a little late on that, I think. Weird noises. Anyway, hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last tear at the bottom of the ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. Okay, that's a really grim way to look at it, but it's probably not wrong. I have a fire. Oh no! Why do I have a fire extinguisher? SM-12? No. What was the name of this AT-5? AT... Okay, can't do capital -5. This entry has been reducted to C. Blood oceans. Okay. Blood oceans. Blood oceans, an unexplained phenomenon that has been identified on 4 separate moons since the Quant Rapture. Moon AT-5 to Moon Z-8 are the most notable locations as they are under the control of the COI. Okay. Enough research has been conducted on the, blood itself to determine that it is indeed human blood. Okay. We have not discovered where it comes from or how it keeps its liquid form. Okay, so, yeah, to go over what's going on, apparently there's something, actually I could just look it up. The Quiet Rapture. This thing. In EIC, that must be their method of date recording. In 357 EIC. Without any prior warning, radio contact with our prospective planets was suddenly cut. Nobody can recall having visual contact with any planets when the incident occurred or experiencing any other visual phenomena, so it's uncertain what exactly might have happened. Upon investigation, it was observed independently by several stations that where there had previously been planets, nothing remained. Further investigation over the following months revealed that all known planets with sentient life, flora and fauna, a habitable atmosphere, or any sort of natural resources were likewise gone, along with all known stars. The only celestial bodies that have been found since are either uninhabitable moons or asteroids. Many theories have been proposed for this disaster, including religious interpretations of it as a literal rapture, some unknown quantum anomaly, or something more cosmic and sinister. There are no concrete answers yet. Let's see. Epoch of interplanetary colonization. Okay. Epoch of interplanetary colonization, or EIC, is an interstellar calendar standardized adopted in the establishment of the first off-Earth colony on Mars in 1992. Wow, that was... Man, they were way more advanced than we are. So that was year 0. Okay. It was and is the predominant calendar throughout most of the known galaxy, although before the Quiet Rapture, many debated switching over to a more standardized measurement of years. IMC, or Interstellar Martian Calendar, was especially popular owing to a large population residing on Mars. After the Quiet Rapture, all stations and Starship alliances still use EIC, aside from Eden, which uses the Martian calendar. Okay. I don't know how relevant this is, but we're going to take a look at Mars. The 4th planet from the Sun, and the site of the first off-Earth colony. Mars was the most populated planet in the solar system before the Quiet Rapture. Okay, so they previously they were talking about... I'm using my mouse, and I can't even see my mouse. Anyway, it sounds like humanity didn't get beyond our solar system, which makes sense. I don't know why they use throughout the known galaxy. They should have said the known solar system, because as far as we can currently tell, everything seems to be taking place here. But then why would we be on a mysterious moon? We would know what moon this is. I don't understand. Why would they have the largest population? Whatever. It just doesn't make sense. Surpassing Earth in 143 EIC. Now older remains of the Mars. Former glory is the Eden space station. Alright, let's take a look at Eden. Space Station Eden was the largest man-made structure that still exists in the wake of the Quiet Rapture. It was formerly the main station for Mars, and the populace still maintained a strong sense of Martian patriotism and independence, making them a constant threat to the sanctity and security of the COI. Okay. Product conglomerate of independent systems, or whatever. Man, that thing sounds really close. It has a current population of 468. That's... The biggest space station only has a population of 468. Oh. As the only known remaining trees in its interior garden. Curious. Okay. The COI considers Eden a threat to all collective well-being after the attack on the Filament Station. Filament Station. Something's redacted here, in any case. Filament Station was the 4th and largest space station, the COI, of the COI until 362, when tensions between COI and Eden erupted in a 9-day battle on the station. The conflict battle ended unresolved when Eden troops resorted to sabotaging the station's reactor, resulting in a critical breach. The breach left Filament Station uninhabitable due to high levels of radiation, and it has sat in empty space. Prisoners taken during the conflict have been undergoing conviction realization in the years since. Boo. Boo. I know, it's just reading. This is really exciting. I'm actually quite intrigued. There's so much lore behind this game, and I'm left to believe that what I discover in here will help me survive out there in my tiny little submarine. It's a good thing I've been playing a lot of Barotrauma, because otherwise I'd probably be very, very, very screwed here, because clearly that game will correlate into this game somehow. Conviction realization in the years since. The final ones expected to repay their debts and integrate into COI society by 381. So are we a former... VC, I think, but yeah, how is it going to be spooky if I have Marlowe? Fine. You've got access to my Discord, right? I'm gonna just go to my Discord and use the. There we go. So yeah, if you want to join me, go into my Discord, join one of the other ones, and I'll move you in. Okay, while I wait, I'm going to continue reading. So I'm going to go take a look at convictionization. I see you there, Marlo. Hello, hello. Hello? Hello. I don't think your mic's working. Hello? Should probably stream it to you too, I guess. Marlo, your mic's not working. Anyway. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna keep reading it and Sunny's gonna blare at me like, bruh. So yeah, left it on the humane form of criminal justice used by the COI, where crimes are repaid by rendering service to the general collective. Often this is by performing surveys, maintenance, or other similarly beneficial tasks. Redacted. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen, and you did get me. You did get me. Well done, sir. Is this all you're gonna do? You're just gonna randomly scream? Wait, I don't even know if chat can hear you. Hold on. That would be a problem. Yeah, they can't hear you. Try talking now. Well, I'm kind of glad they didn't hear that. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. Now they can hear you. I don't know how that plays out. Do you mind just talking regularly for a moment? Or just sit there and okay, sure, whatever, punk. All right, I'm gonna leave you as that. If
Okay.
okay.
I mean, your fucking stream's deleted shit on YouTube, man. So I can tell.
Yeah, you could just ignore that and leave that be, and we just roll with it. I've got you. You can watch off the Discord.
Yes, I will.
Okay,
so
how?
What is this
So
spooky game?
It's so. Let me just catch up on what I'm reading here and figure out. So, a human form of justice, redacted. And my thought process was going to go down the route of okay, and we're part of that redacted slot. So, we are in a tiny submarine.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen clips of this, but I don't know exactly how it works.
Yeah, so it's an ocean of blood that we are in. Human blood, it's been confirmed. This is very SCP. Very SCP. So I have... The only thing I can look outside with is my camera here. That's it. I am to go take pictures of all these locations.
Yeah.
There's an extinguisher. I don't look forward to having to use that.
You're gonna catch on fire in a sea of blood.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. It's dripping too out of like this crack here. So to briefly catch you up on everything.
Yep.
Throughout the known galaxy, every planet that has resources or an atmosphere or life vanished from existence. This also includes all stars vanished from existence. The only things that remained are barren moons and asteroids and space stations.
Wait, so does that imply that stars were living beings?
I think it's more they were a resource. Because, I mean, without sunlight, things can't grow. I think that's more the logic going along with that line. It's a high value energy source. In any case, while the remaining humans And it keeps saying galaxy, but it also keeps talking about the solar system, so I don't know if it's only the solar system or if all the galaxy. But in any case, they found this ocean of blood I am in is the 4th ocean of blood they have found. I am in a tiny submarine that is not meant for this depth. And so their solution was to wield the escape hatch shut and wield the front window shut.
And
or not.
Slowly crushed to death.
Well, yeah, so I'm a convict. And that's what I was just reading about over here. I'm a convict for this organization. They don't explain who. And the intro even says, like, there is no time for training, just go. So you're meant to kind of discover all this stuff on your own. There's a lot of in-depth lore, as I'm discovering, and that's what I'm spending all my time on right now first. But yeah, so from what I understand, resources are dwindling, everybody's kind of getting all desperate, so their solution for this ocean is to throw convicts, and I'm assuming they've thrown multiple convicts into submarines like this one, and just sent them about to go and die. If the convict doesn't die, they get their freedom. Assuming, of course, the organization up top decides that's what they're going to actually do. However, this little note here, probably from either the current occupant, our character, or the previous one, talks about how they are going to die in here. That they will get their execution, and I will get my freedom. Which is pretty grim. But yeah. So that's what I'm kind of discovering here.
So can you see outside at all? Like, how are you supposed to navigate?
So I have the map here, which gives me coordinates.
Mm-hmm.
So the X and Y coordinate, and then the A being, angle. So I gotta go over there. This is my angle. This is my Y. And then if I change it around enough. Yeah. But yeah, we're dragging across the bottom. And this is how I navigate. I just take pictures if I need to reorientate myself.
Okay, what about your elevation? How do you adjust your depth?
I can't go up or down.
So you're just dragging along the floor the entire
Yes. This is why it's like they don't expect me to actually survive. I do like how you can hear those submarine dragging.
Yeah, I don't understand how you would complete the mission then if you can't go back up.
Well, that's my theory. If this is SCP like or Cthulhu like, then what if it's more like a sacrifice? They throw down people into these submarines as prey for whatever thing is in here to appease it in hopes that it'll restore the universe or whatever. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's more my thinking of what's going on. We'll find out. I just want to get a lot of the pre-setup. They have... see... Oh my. That didn't work. Although that's probably the case. And there's something making noises out there. Like some sort of blood whale. I do not look forward to meeting it. I'm pretty sure that's what forces me to use the extinguisher. But in any case, so... The Consolidation of Iron. Okay, the Consolidation of Iron, or the COI, is a brotherhood of 3 space stations and 2 spacecrafts. Why do these factions seem so tiny, but he keeps talking about a galactic scale event? It seems like a solar scale event, not a galactic scale event. But anyway. So there's 2 major factions from what I've read, which is the Consolidation of Iron and Eden. I'll go over Eden in a moment. I just want to figure out what these guys are. So two spacecrafts. Oh boy, that's so important. It had to be written down, which means they're so few in number. But hey, whatever. Found on the principle of collectivism and ruled by popular vote of all citizens. So communism. Okay. Numbering 257 at the time of this entry. 257 people. That's the number.
Galaxy?
That's the entire faction.
That's like fucking cult size. That's not.
Yeah.
Like, That's not like
not
governmental body.
not galactic scale at the very least.
I mean, unless they found some way to make humans live for millions of years without resources.
Well, this is why I'm like, I don't know why it keeps talking about stars and other things, unless, of course, all of that happened out there, and all the stuff they're finding is in the Sol system, but they haven't made that clarification. It's so vague on such a obtuse scale with all this extra detail about other things. I don't know if that's deliberate or just something that went past whatever QA they were going through. In any case, ruled by popular vote. Its name comes from the iron and steel materials its two main stations are constructed from, and the principle of unity and togetherness in the face of menace from surrounding stations such as Eden. So to go over Eden again. And I'll go over... Well, I don't want to go over all of it again, because you're a fast reader, right?
Go ahead.
Okay.
You're good. I was here from... I was harassing you in the chat, so I'm kind of caught up.
Okay.
There, so.
Filament station. I had... Oh, yes, I want to look at Moon... No. What was the one thing? Hold on. Oh, there was something... Like Rapture... Okay, we'll just go Moon 85. Redacted. This entry was redacted. Okay. Blood Oceans. And then I want to go to... Yeah, a lot of it's... But yeah, AT5 is of particular interest because redacted. So I think it's because they found something in AT5.
Okay,
and
what's the designation of the planet you're on?
AT5.
Oh, so it's the same planet. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the same moon there. So the site of one of the 4 known blood oceans, one of 2 such moons, is under the control of the COI. Moon Z8 has historically been used for the relevization of convex until the discovery of Moon 85. So they have been using convex to further their own goals. I mean, makes sense. But it means they do have an end goal.
Do we know what the COI stands for?
Oh yeah, Coalition of Iron. COI. We read them earlier. The Consolidation of Iron. The Space Communists.
Yeah. No, I gotcha. I'm wondering if that's like a innuendo for something. Like...
Koi? I guess maybe.
No, not just as koi, but like the name Consolidation of Iron. I mean, I'm sure it has something to do with blood.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. We have a space station called Eden versus this Consolidation of Iron, which their 3 space stations are not mentioned by name. Neither their 2 spacecraft. Also, Eden has like nearly 500 people population, and that makes it the most populous faction, or at least the most populous station. Which...
Am I guessing? Is it safe to assume that it sounds like Eden is at odds with the COI?
Yeah, Eden is... It was in orbit of Mars before Mars disappeared. And it did an attack against the COI for another space station, but rather than letting the COI have the space station, they damaged the space station irreversibly. I don't know why that was. We're not given details as to this, and considering this is a space communist vessel, I'm going to assume they've removed any information that makes them look like the villain. But Eden might be more of the good guy in this situation from what little I can understand, but then again, they're also...
So I wouldn't make any assumptions as...
Oh, yeah. Well, right now, I'm at the bottom of a lake from the COI. I'm just going to assume everybody's out to kill me.
Also, you know, future technology and all that bullshit, but wouldn't you be, like, crushed instantly if you're at the bottom of an ocean of blood? Doesn't blood weigh, like, 2 to 3 times more than fucking water?
I don't know how this works exactly. But then again, we're also dealing with an ocean of blood in the middle of space without any stars or planets. There's a bunch of questions to be asked, but I don't think we're going to get any of those for realistic purposes.
Darn.
Yeah. Alright, so I got to start traveling. I think... Where are we? I think... Where are we? Wait, yeah, I can look here. 181 and 116. For Y is 116. 180. Okay, those are much further away. Much further. So we're to the oh, okay, hold on. We're down here. 181. 116. Yeah, okay, this is we're roughly around here. Alright, that makes sense. So I'm going to assume this is north. So we're going to need to go to 200... 180 is fine. So 200... What is that? That's Y. 200Y. Saving progress. Oh, that's scary. Since this game is using decimal points, I almost wish it would have more defined controls, but I think that's a deliberate choice. And I think the O2 level here is how much health I have. So if I take 4 hits, I think it's game over. Alright, so then next on the map... So I should be around here. So I'm going to go 322 and 186 at an angle of 033. So let's... That's too far. But I need to angle at this angle. Because I need to do a 90-degree turn. Ish. Man, this is going to be really confusing. Alright, that's fine. Let's go forward. Actually, let's take a picture. What do I see? Nothing. Okay. Wait, I need to go to 322, that's what it was. Right? Yeah. What? Something there? I don't know how to take a picture, so I'm going to assume the front is where the picture is taken. That doesn't look like anything, right?
All these freaking images look like something straight out of Junji Ito sketchbook.
I'm gonna walk into it.
It also feels weird because the image is on the side of the ship and not, you know...
Well, it's...
front.
The camera's on the front, but yeah, the image is on the side. It just looks like some really weird plantation.
It kind of looks like some weird, like, angel gargoyle fucking thing. If you look.
You know what? I kind of see that. Yeah, I can see a bit of a face there.
Actually, yeah. If you look at it, look at it. The face, and that looks like some weird, like, tongue or tentacle thing.
Yeah. Let's get on the... So, let's try and circle this thing. And get an angle from a different side. Something's close.
Welcome, Minecraft Samurai Joe. I don't know if you're still watching, but hello.
Oh yes, hello, sorry, missed that. Was kind of preoccupied.
Mr. Fogman Joe. How are you, you beautiful smelly man?
Why is that blinking faster?
Is it approaching rapidly at your location? Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
I think it's just a wall. I think it's just telling me it's a wall. Well, like, just look at the picture.
I mean, what happens if you come into contact with it?
I think I take damage. But I'd rather not find out unnecessarily. Let's
So
go back
there's
to
no,
my...
like, points of interest or anything on the map?
Yes, these are all points of interest.
Oh, okay, okay.
They're what I've been sent down here to take pictures of. I don't know how they managed to figure out where all this stuff is when it's at the bottom of an ocean. But that tells me other people have been here before, right? And
Maybe that's where they dropped off or something like that, like they died.
or they've noticed things when they came across it. And I think we'll find like a final piece here or here.
So, I'm wondering how you connect to the top part of the ocean there. It doesn't look like there's any connecting points.
I think here is meant to have something. I think that's
I
just...
can't see your mouse, so I'm guessing you're talking about the little like dark spot right there on the left.
That's right, you can't see my mouse. There's...
By the marker you had? Yeah, like...
Yeah,
right
so
to the right
this,
of that.
but to the right of that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly what I'm thinking about.
I
Interesting,
didn't know,
you
'cause
can't
it
see my
doesn't
mouse,
seem
yeah.
too fine, that's why I'm kind of curious.
Mm-hmm. It could be further right, because that also looks like a possibility. At the other end of that, canal.
Yeah.
But we won't know until we kind of get there. And it's quite possible after I get a certain one of these, I get teleported over there by some machination of doom.
You know what I noticed too?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the largest part of the ocean down at the bottom right. Does that not look like a fucking heart to you?
That's a good point. This being some sort of interior of a former... Well, we know all the blood is human blood. And we know it doesn't just evaporate or vanish, and they don't know why.
Or coagulate.
So, yeah, what if it's a living ocean? Like, it's
What
an
if you're
actual...
inside a fucking being and they don't tell you that because you're fucking just dropped in the fucking submarine.
Or what if they still don't even know? So that means whatever's in here might be, like, white blood cells. Potentially, I don't know. Or, I mean, it could also be that whatever took away all of the planets after taking all of humanity with it just decided to put all the human blood into random pools of water.
What was that, Fogman Jew man? Thoughts and words, if you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, I think that's a motion sensor.
It seems like some sort of sonar setup, yeah.
Yeah. That sound always seems to come from the left side, so I'm not going to believe it anymore. I'm enjoying it, Minecraft. I mean, like, there's a lot of lore to it. It's definitely Cthulhu-esque.
Now, I'm guessing you probably have to navigate around, like, land as well, but I'm guessing the sonar will probably detect if there's anything near you, so you can navigate.
Yeah, anything of potential threat, I imagine. So I want to go to 322. And 322, and what is it?
Yeah, Minecraft really just gonna ignore me like that? Oof.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not really paying attention to it right now.
No, he just said thoughts. The last thing he said he was the thoughts, like, about the game, I think. He won't even talk to his good friend Marlo.
Was it 186?
Looks like he dropped out of the stream.
Okay, fair.
So what's the next point of interest we're navigating to here?
The very
Con?
first one. That audio is actually behind me now. Interesting. Where would that be on the map? So the audio is coming from over here somewhere. Oh, I say to the left of this marker by about a couple hundred clicks, at least.
Is that your big sperm whale buddy?
Potentially. Okay, so I need to be at 322, 186, 33. Probably don't have to be exact, but I'd rather be as close to. And 32. Or 33, was it?
I don't know if you're close enough yet.
322 by 186 by 33. 322.
You're right on top of it, yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's take a picture. What am I looking at?
Sea cucumbers!
Okay. Do you think that's bones?
Looks like some sort of like ribs, maybe.
Yeah, okay, so some like carcass remaining stuff. Okay, cool. So there's giant sea fish carcasses down here. Assuming they're not just like human bones transformed into sea fish bones. Okay, so we're currently here. I'm facing this direction. I want to turn a little bit more so I'm not ramming into whatever that is. I do like how this angles just appropriately.
Yeah, it seems like it's pretty well oriented to the map, I would assume.
Yeah, that's how it has to be, because since you can't actually see, for all intents and purposes, I'm moving the map. I am not moving.
Well, for all intents and purposes, you're also playing this is technically kind of like a 2D game, but with a 3D interface.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm willing to bet they actually mapped out everything out here in a 3D space and then just put the player in here. Like, it's... How else are you going to have these pictures taken? You have to map out the actual 3D space. There's a lot of ribs there.
Are we sure they're ribs? Or maybe, since it's all black and white, those might be actually destroyed subs. Because look at it, the left right there, it looks like an oxygen canister of some sort.
Well, it's kind of like at this arch, though. It looks more to me like this center bit here seems to actually be pass-throughable. Like, visually, you can look through it. Because it's the same kind of coloration as a black background. My first assumption is blood because I saw images on Google about that, and also we're at the bottom of an ocean of blood.
Ocean man, take me by the hand.
Alright, so I'm gonna go to Y263. Can I just go straight up from here? Not exactly. Let's keep an angle of 10 degrees. So 263 by 378. So 378 by 263. Saving progress. Okay, so it has set checkpoints. Okay, and then we want to angle, what is it? I just had a horrifying thought.
Uh-oh.
What if, like, there are people outside of this thing, and they're kind of like...
Like zombified, or like...
Yeah, well, like...
In agony?
Yeah, people, like a purgatory kind of setup, and
like
some of, like, the deep...
Like Kind of like the Davy Jones locker constantly drowning and
Something like that, or like just their soul is tormented, or like whatever it is that this Cthulhu setup is. Because like we hear heavy breathing of like a person, and it always to me sounds like it's outside of the submarine.
I don't hear that. For me, it sounds like fucking Leviathan groaning.
There is the big one, but then I hear the smaller ones, and it sounds like it's coming from the left or right of the sub half the time. In any case, I want to go. Ah ha ha! Exact. Yay. So till I get to 78. Very simple gameplay though.
Now I got the song stuck in my head. God
50.
damn it! Damn it all!
You just take a shot from here.
Shots. More ribs, more bones.
Looks like more bones, but it looks like there's something on the other side of it.
Looks like a sarlacc pit.
Although that counts, I might just want to move on. It might just be a rock behind it for all intents and purposes as well.
Or it could be a
That's definitely...
creature waiting discovery. Go ahead and start us in your only.
I wonder if anything's changed here. No.
Adventure awaits.
There's no other... Oh, SM-13. Okay, that's the submarine type. I want to see if I can find submarine SM-13. SM-13. Yes, okay. One of the 4 in-service underwater crafts fashioned by the consolidation of iron for use for the convection realization in the blood oceans. It is designed for deep liquid photography and analysis. Redacted. All rumors of the SM-13 and similar crafts being used for so-called mob justice by way of forced suffocation or otherwise have been proven false.
As said by the superior dictatorship of the oligarchy, all hail the Communist Party.
So when Eden had that fight on a space station against the Coalition of Iron, the Coalition of Iron took a bunch of captives. And I have a feeling I'm one of the captives. Yeah. So this
is divine punishment.
Yeah, from the also holy communist
Church
regime
of the
here.
Communist of Iron.
Is there anything else I can think of looking up? Sea beast. Sea. Bones. Alright, I don't have anything else right now.
Demon.
Oh, yeah. No. Is it 40k demon? No.
Diamonds.
Angel?
Blood whale.
Blood whale. Angel.
Angle
I know, I realize that. It's still, okay.
Divine.
Okay, yeah. I think I spelled that wrong.
No, that's right. Blood.
Wait, there was something with Mars.
In 1992. Damn,
yeah, and yet now they've got this crappy little submarine. Alright, I want to look at AMC, the Martian calendar. Commonly known as IMC, it's a calendar, it's an alternative.
Rapture, so those are all keywords. Mars, the Quiet Rapture, EIC, Eden. So we haven't looked up the Quiet Rapture yet, have we?
I have, but I don't mind going over it again. Whereas...
No, don't worry about it.
Okay, because that's just, it talks about, maybe there's something I missed there, though, that could hint towards something. Quit.
The
I just want to
Quiet
see.
Rapture, they all should be punished.
So the Quiet Rapture, like you can speed read it, but in short, it's just anything that had of any value besides space stations was poofed from existence.
Further investigation over the following months revealed that all known planets with sentient life, flora, and fauna, a habitable atmosphere, or any sort of natural resources. So my theory here is, what if, since it's especially since it's such a small amount of humans, you would think there'd be more traversing interplanetary space if we're an interplanetary colony. Because you gotta think commerce and all the other good stuff. Once they got picked off first. What if they didn't get everything in their universe didn't get poofed out of existence, but they got poofed into another universe?
That's an interesting idea. So yeah, something pulled them in rather than the other way around.
Something baited them in or pulled them in, and something to do with blood here, so maybe something to quell its appetite.
325 by 300. I
don't know anything about this game, by the way. I know I said I've seen clips of it, but I haven't really seen anything that gives anything away. So
yeah, no worries. I believe you on that, because I think you
like pictures and screenshots. Because I'm just as curious about this as you are now. That's why I'm sitting here theorizing.
Yeah. Well, it has such an excellent build-up. Like, it's like, okay, here's this game. I'm gonna tell you nothing about it, and you're thrown in to investigate. This hits. This hits my. I like, when it comes to a lot of games, I like exploring an environment and figuring out the story that's there. So having games dedicated to that is actually really interesting to me.
Show not tell, yeah.
Yeah. Which not too many games do successfully. And I usually like it in role-playing games where you get to see what happened in an environment without it being a core part of the gameplay. I kind of like it just as an add-on generally, but I like how they did some pretty good world building for this. So yeah, 315 by 300. From here to... Actually, let's go to 300 by... What is that, like 325? 325, okay. Yeah, you can't see my mouse. I'm using my mouse to help measure stuff.
I can see like the middle cursor of the screen when it highlights, yeah, so.
Okay.
I mean, I can read the graph too, so I might be able to give some pointers. I'm pretty good at Battleship, I'd say.
300 by 325. It's too much angle.
Too much angel?
Too much angel. Sergeant Angel. Hot Fuzz,
No,
alright.
That just sounds like a stripper name now. Sergeant Angel, reporting for duty.
Close
Right,
his door. Yeah. So, no, and my X has to be 325, my Y has to be 300. I keep getting that mixed up.
Correct.
This is the correct angle.
.5, 300. Okay, yeah, they'll put you in open waters there.
I just want to take a shot just cause. Grass!
Grass! There is life. They lied to us.
Oh, that's a wall.
Contact.
Let me just take a picture to confirm. I'm pretty sure that's just a wall. So it's just a motion sensor. Or like, yeah, so there's a sonar ping hitting a wall there. Looks virtually the same thing as the last one we saw, so we want to get more of an angle.
Pull up your graph again just for a moment. Once it pops on the stream, I'll pause it so I can see if I can guide you a little bit.
I mean, you could also look up on Google Images.
But then I might get spoilers. We can't
Fair.
have that, Jonathan.
Fair. Alright. You good?
Yeah, no, I'm just waiting for it to pop up on the stream, and then I'll pause it there. There we go. Okay, so I'm guessing you're aiming for the top or the middle left.
Yeah, this one over here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if you continue navigating,
So I'm trying to go to 300 y
Y
by
and 25X.
325x. Y being
Right,
the
middle
left
of the
side.
road there.
Yeah. Trying to
Let me
get
know when you
there.
get there.
I'm at 328x and 300 y. I'm just trying to get a little more accurate. Okay. A little past. Should be able to angle it at about, what would you say? That's like a
Angle it about like 30
45
degrees.
degree, 30 degrees.
Yeah, 30, 35 degrees sounds about
From
right.
from 0. I'm just gonna go from north.
Yeah, from full true
So
north
360. So I want to go about probably 320.
That seems like a pretty good angle to me.
Yeah, it seems like a good angle. All right, we'll wing it.
And navigate up until you hit. You should probably follow that the whole way around because I don't think you're gonna come into contact with either walls. Oh.
Oxygen. There's a timer in this game. It's not a health bar, it's a timer.
It's until you suffocate.
So so it's 25, 9, 400.
Yeah, so you should be good to keep going. This is like something swimming alongside you.
Yeah, I hear that too.
You're there like a beating like a heart or something.
Remember what I said about I think there's people outside of the submarine?
I mean, you're still getting pictures
Well,
of the same tumbleweeds.
Yeah,
so
I'm not seeing anything, so we're gonna have to keep going. Oh, we're getting
like
much closer. Something's like digging. It almost sounds like something's in the ground. I think that's what the marker is. There's something there. We're getting closer to whatever it is. Alright, so I'm at, what am I at? 278 by 360. So 278, 360. I'm really close. I can just re-angle to face that directly. So that's still about like a 45-degree angle from me right now. What's 45 degrees from... Okay, so 360 minus 45 should be 315. And I'm going until 259. I've already crossed past it. Really close.
So point of interest should be right around 400Y.
But I'm at... Yeah, but I'm at 2... So I've angled too far. Let me just...
260X. 249. Yeah, 249. 259. Yeah, so about 259, 260. So I would say go until you hit like 380Y and...
180.
You can probably keep a heading of about 259X.
I just want to kind of go straight. Oh. Did I do that wrong? No.
Oh, there you go. Take a picture. Stay back a little bit just in case.
That's a wall.
But you should be right on top of it nearly.
No, because I should be at 259, 400. So
yeah,
I'm at 260,
back.
270. I'm at about 270 and 360. So 360.
X before Y? Or is Y before X is listed?
On my counter, it's X before Y.
Okay, so you're way too...
So
you're about right.
X is 260.
You're about 10 meters to the right of it. You're about 10 marks to the right of it.
Here on the scale. Almost need an actual map. So I'm
2 marks to the right of it and about like 40, like 30, 40 points below it.
So re-angle myself to like here?
Yeah, don't do it too extreme. There you go. That's good, I think.
I'm losing track of myself so much. Okay. But we're increasing our X. We should be decreasing our X.
So you gotta turn around then?
Oh, you know what? Let's just angle it the other angle a bit. Because if I'm about to hit a wall here...
Yeah.
And it's 59, right? Yeah, 59.
So you're at the little alcove before it then, actually.
No, alright, 259.
Yeah, because there's a little bend there that juts out right before it.
Yeah. And now... just straight up for...
I would say go about 396, so you can stay about 20 clicks back.
There's something there.
Yeah, you can see the out. That looks like a human torso. Look at that.
Yeah, that looks like a person, but that looks like a tentacle.
Yeah. All right, go 10 more clicks in. Right there.
I'm gonna angle more on the...
It's just out of view. What the fuck?
It's not tentacles, because they are in the exact same position every time. I'm trying to use the audio now.
Like something like... Yeah.
Sounds like it's right in front of me now. I guess that is what it is. You know what? It might be like a sarlacc. So
yeah, like
that might be like a pit there.
Well, actually,
but I still haven't taken... Oh, because I need to do a 296... Okay, Hold on. Okay, we're just gonna go back. We're just gonna stick to...
296?
Yeah, an angle of 296, but I want to be exactly on point right now. Nothing is right beside us. We're going to be looking directly at it. 296.
Oh, past it.
What if this is a better angle? No. I'm going to take another shot. Does it actually change positions? Does it look like it's changing at all?
No, not really.
So they're just using an audio cue, I think, to make it sound like it's doing something. Unless those are veins.
But they're striped like that. I don't think so. Either some sort of tubing or some sort of weird tentacles.
Yeah. But they're not moving. That's the thing. Okay, so we've got that one completed. I have limited oxygen, so I have to move quick. Do we go back the way we came, or do we go around this other way?
Going back around will take too long with your oxygen levels. Go above the loop. So I'll try and guide you from here.
Okay, so we're at 260 and 405, we'll say, for simplicity's sake. So
I would angle to about 30 no, more extreme than
that's
that.
more like
60 degrees. 60
yeah.
degrees from 0. So to the right. And then I would go up until you reach right about...
That seems too much of an angle. I'm gonna go 50.
Yeah, okay, that might be better. Okay.
And then
330x.
X is 330.
425.
425.
430y.
Alright, so X is 330, and then 4 is 25.
425, 430. Somewhere on there.
Okay, if Y is about here.
Okay, so you have to straighten out then. Yeah, there's a wall right there. Wrong way, wrong way.
I know, I just want to take a...
Oh, wall, yeah.
In case if it's actually... Yeah, it's a wall. Okay. Alright, and then I'll just keep going. We'll keep going until we hit something in front of us. Or get right beside something else.
Yeah, so you're just going around the little island right now, I think.
Yeah. Okay, let's get an idea where we are now. 340 and 445.
Okay, you should be like right dead on top of the island nearly. Okay, so now you want to pitch down
40,
to,
340 is, yeah, almost just there. Okay, so more of a...
Down, yeah.
This angle is actually pretty good.
Oh, you're coming close to the wall there. Oh.
Yeah, it's just more audio. I'm not too concerned. Okay, it looks like I'm hitting the other side of the island now. I'm not clear of this loop, so we're just gonna...
I would try getting as close to the opposite wall from the island. That way you can navigate and you can tell when you're to that little isthmus area.
Well, what I'm looking for is probably 350 by 400. So 400x, 350y.
350 is right on the island, so I would say 3.
But no, you're don't forget x is the bottom, y is the left.
No, that's what I'm looking at. So 350, looking at it, it would be right on the island. But what was your y?
Oh yeah, no, I mean 325. 325y and 400x is what I'm looking for.
That sounds about right. That'd be clearing to be like
it's
right
dead center of that little thing, yeah.
That little pass, yeah.
So I'm at 376 for y. Actually, I can probably just head straight down until I get to 325 now. I don't need to worry about my x.
You're pretty free and clear. It's widened up here, so...
Yeah. Thank you, phone. I always forget to shut you off. I'm not gonna do that just yet. So 325. Straight lines are just so much easier to work with.
Okay, and once you hit like 325, make sharp like...
Yeah, 90, we're gonna go
90, yeah.
Straight over.
Yeah. That sounded like some sonar pinging.
Yeah, I know. I heard that too, and if it had kept going, I would have said let's investigate it, but it stopped. So I want to do a 90. You know what? That sound is just the submarine grinding on the ground. All right, and then we want to just go
straight.
So we want to go to 560. We could go just straight to 560 for X.
And then you can take...
And then head straight south,
down.
yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you probably go all the way over to 600 even. There's nothing else in the way. Because that marker... Wait, is there No, I see the other marker. Okay, it was kind of in the shadow of the map.
Yeah, it's harder to see that one. Yeah, we'll hit this one.
50. Then
we'll hit south, and then we'll go east. And then I guess we'll have to go east, and then north-ish. Man, this one is going to be a pain. Yeah, this heart area is going to be interesting.
Heart area, you've got about 3 points of interest, and up
560. Okay.
Up top, there's like one more point of interest. Then you've got to navigate into the top area. You have about 4 more up top. 3, 4 more. Ooh.
I think the pressure is starting to get to the ship, but it's only at certain points in the game. I have a feeling this isn't a real timer. I think this is an artificial timer to make you feel like you have a timer.
Until you get attacked by something.
I think everything in this game is preset to happen.
Quick save. You better be ready, buddy. You didn't see that?
I did see that, but I'm not concerned. I don't think this game you can actually die. I genuinely don't believe you can. I don't think they set it up for that. They set up to have the tension of death, but no actual death.
Okay.
Because I sat at the intro area for so long.
It might be only after certain checkpoints.
Shh. You hear that music?
Yeah.
560. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think the oxygen lowers.
Once you get to 560 there, bud.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying? That's what you think, what?
Well,
Oh, something's rapidly approaching.
I didn't get it in time. That was an animal.
Yeah.
It passed right in front of us. Interesting. So I think that's how we could potentially die if we get hit by that. But that happens so out of our control. Okay, if that happens again, I gotta immediately go for the thing and not hesitate.
Okay, 560. And now you will make a course straight down 180.
To 277.
Yep. That should be good enough, man. You can turn it once you get there.
There. What was that? 277? 277.
277.
So far, everything's been scripted.
They had to have some sort of, like, AI or something. And,
there has to be some simple stuff in here. Yes, that's an actual threat, but I feel for the most part this is a scripted game, and I'm not against that. It's still enjoyable. 43. Angle 43. What are we going to see this time? The music stopped. So I wonder if the music's more up here.
Or maybe when the animal's close by.
Oh, that's a good cue. Yeah, that would make sense. 43, right? Yeah.
What in the world?
I mean, those are bones. That looks like a face, but I'm pretty sure that's not actually the case.
It kind of looks like a man to me, like kind of like in a fighting position or something like that.
Okay, let's just angle slightly.
It's gone.
Gone. Okay, let's try that again.
Angle back to 43, yeah.
I want to go a little bit beyond 43. Weird. Yeah, that's just gone. I wonder if, like, the big groaning, because there was that groaning noise that was coming up there. I wonder if the groaning noises actually make a visual effect.
I'm kind of wondering if that whoever passed you is gonna show up in like the background as a blurry blob in the next few shots.
That'd be cool. All right, so
to
43.
Something's encroaching and watching you.
Just take another shot of 43, just because.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, it's just straight up gone. So yeah, that
So it was something. It's something that was there.
It was something that was there. That's for sure. In what manner though? Was it just the audio cue going off that we got a good time on it, or if there's like a Cthulhu-like entity watching us as we're plowing through its organs? I have no idea.
If it shows up again, I have to believe that have to be like something implied to be intelligent watching you.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna go straight south.
180 down, yeah, to 197.
This is a good game, though.
It is. It's interesting. Definitely freshens up the rusty graph plotting skills.
Yeah. Alright. So, what was that? 197.
97.
That's not too far. Although we might get really close to hitting whatever rock is to the south. Now we should be fine from hitting that.
No, you should still be about like 10, 20 clicks before it.
Mm-hmm. La 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 la. Exciting.
A little bit further. And then you want to go to 90.
I think it's a 90-degree, yeah.
Over to about 610, 620, I'd say. Just roughing it.
613. Yeah, you're not wrong. Do, 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 do.
Oh. The hell was that?
It's just a bonk. I'm not concerned. There's a checkpoint.
You just got another autosave, yeah.
Autosave happens after we cross certain barriers. It's not a timed function. Alright, and then angle 55. So, let's see if we get to meet our friend again. Well, we found... let's get a... I got an achievement saying it's not a whale, so I want to get a better look at that jaw. Okay, that didn't really work. Let's try getting a better angle of that jaw.
I say go like 35, you might get a better angle of it. It's like a dinosaur head.
Yeah. And it looks like ribs inside of ribs. So was that thing being eaten by something else? Wait.
Look up whale. Did you look up whale yet?
Dang. Nope, nothing new there.
Remains?
Oh yeah. Flora?
Movement?
I don't think that's gonna work.
Or maybe silhouettes?
What the? Can I do this? No.
Try it with the proper syntax.
And I can't make any syntax, so... Still, answer me. Unknown query. Yeah, so I'm not meant to delete that. Okay, that's all. Alright, we want to go...
Next point of interest
is here. So, we want to avoid that dead whale. We want to go well past it here.
So if you want to go down, or you could go up, back up actually.
Let's go up about 25...
Yeah, 250
feet, or I'm assuming these are feet. I actually don't know what measurement of a unit is this. We don't know.
That's why I'm calling clicks. But marker 250Y, I would go straight up to that.
250Y, okay.
That way you can avoid the little island there. Actually, no, stop it at like 245.
Ideally, I want to try and just do a straight line to here through, not to here, but to this little tunnel it's in, or cave network. Or cave.
Okay, so
just so like
angle it 30,
probably now 30 degrees now.
30 degrees, and then just make your way until you'd hit
something.
Right around 750, or no, yeah, 750x and about 260y.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna hit that Y really quick here.
So you might have to angle a bit more extreme.
Let's go a little bit further. Alright, so we're at about 255 Y. 258, so we are going to angle heavier. Do a 60-degree angle.
You can probably push it all the way up to about 265, honestly, to get to that channel. A little wide.
Oh. Wait. Which wall are we close to?
Are you moving again?
We're really close to that. It's not moving because it's not... Yeah, it's a wall again.
You shouldn't be that close to a wall. What's your position right now?
639 and 260. It could just be a random pillar or something. 260?
Oh, you're getting close to the island. That's why. Yeah, I guess we're too high on the angle. So you want to try and go probably about like 80 degrees. 80
if I go
degrees,
80,
follow that out.
If I go 80 degrees, I'm hitting that wall. So I've already gone too high up.
Wait, so it's straight in front of you. Okay, angle down then.
Yeah, we're just gonna go south a bit. So, and we'll aim for 250 Y, and then we're just gonna go straight right from there, just to keep it simple.
I'd still say keep it in the 240s, because that's still cutting it pretty damn close to the island. Like 2...
Yeah, okay, 245.
45.
Yeah.
And now you could probably go straight another 20 on the X and then angle up.
Actually, I'm going to angle it about 85 or 80, 81.
That sounds fair, yeah.
Or 80. Just straight 80. Just straight 80.
Straight 80.
Straight 80 until we hit something. That's just the island, we're fine.
Yeah, you should be able to go right past it. Alright, you're past the island. You can angle up a bit more extreme till you hit a Y of about 260. 260, 270.
Go 260.
And you can follow that all the way through until you hit 750. Might have to change your angle at that point, though.
It's just noises. There's nothing there. What was it? 750 we said?
750, that's when you're getting close to that little passage. Then you can probably angle it up to, not too extreme, I'd say 68, 70. No, 68, 65, 68.
Yeah, that's really tight. Well, I think 55. So hard to get it's hard to get this angle right. Like, this might work. This might work. Just nice and slow. That's fine. We're going through a tunnel.
Yeah, follow that through until you hit like about 850. You can probably follow that through.
I can't because the top one doesn't want to move. The other one did. Let's see if I can see that wall. Can't see it from here.
With how slow it is, I think you'll probably be fine. It is a very tight passageway, isn't it?
Yeah. We don't know what the size of the submarine is comparatively.
Right, I think you're in the open now, so...
Yeah, we should be. So, I still have to go a bit of a way, so we're just going to go...
850, I'd say. You can go 850, you'll be nearly right above it.
Yeah. Yep, that's that little crevice we should be seeing. Let's angle up a bit more.
Yeah, the little alcove or cape there.
Saving.
Alright, if you're past that little alcove, then you could probably start navigating down to about 2...
What is it? It's 864 by 258. So we're just going to go to 864. And then we want to go straight south to, what was that again? It's like
258.
258, right? Yeah.
Actually, you said that you want an angle of about 209, right?
Yeah, but that's only when we get onto the point. 258.
Because you're reversing an X, that's what I'm saying. You might need to go on the other side of it. So you might need to go a little bit past on the X.
We'll see. I'm just gonna stick with what it is, because if I can't take, I have to take the picture from the same general angle. If I'm going at it from a different angle, it may not check off.
You got a little steam there, buddy.
No, there's something else. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like a little bit like a small animal scratching.
Whatever we're taking a picture of, it's on my right. I overshot 258.
Yeah, because it's really.
I have to go right beside the wall, yeah.
Yeah, so I would.
And
turn it to a 90.
then
You gotta go past it.
gotta go. Oh, what?
Until you get to 264 or 864.
I imagine these are meter. No, these could be meters. And we are just surrounded. I imagine it's this thing. So what is it angle of? 209.
209.
Okay. What do we got? Is that a building?
No, it looks too squat for a building.
No, I mean up here. Like the windows are broken out. Like a school building. Or a church or
Shack
something.
Or something, yeah, or like some like an outpost.
Let's get a little closer. Okay, not that much closer. Let's go. There we go. That should be close enough. That's definitely a building of some sort. I can't identify what kind of building, though.
Those archways look a little decorative, though. So, like, maybe like a temple or something.
A temple could be like a city hall.
I don't know about City Hall, because look...
I mean, like, thematically, it doesn't make sense.
It's very ornate, and looks like it's got heads or something like that embossed.
I don't know about heads. I don't see any heads.
So, so the left middle of the screen, up at the top of that archway, does that not look like some sort of like deer or antler skull or something like that to you?
No, I don't see... All I see is I see one window, two window, three windows that are broken out, and then potentially other windows that are not broken out. The foundation. Let's just change...
You're in a building. That's probably why you're surrounded. You're in a building.
That would be impressive. I don't think so. I think we're just outside the building itself. This camera sucks. They have this technology to get to Mars by 1992, and they have crap cameras.
Well, you know, the population of humanity dropping down to about 1,000 people can really digress technology.
From what I understand, this all happened within potentially a few months of each other, so I'm not that inclined. Everybody here would have still known what Earth looked like. Alright, well, I think we're done here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna take another shot just cause.
Yeah, I think we passed the picture. That's just the wall now.
Those are trees.
No, that looks like seaweed to me.
No, not that.
No, I know you're talking
okay.
about that right there. That looks like seaweed or like just grain of rock.
But we've never encountered anything like that before. I want to get a... It's
Maybe,
moving.
It kind of looks like... Oh, is it?
It was more. This one was more to the left side, I
Let me get a
believe.
picture of it real quick.
No, it's not moving. It's just my imagination. Probably because we're getting closer.
That looks like kind of like a trunk. I can see that. Yeah.
It looks like really cheap pine trees. That's what comes to mind for me. Let's get real close. Well, it's something. And since it's in front of this temple or whatever it is, it's safe to assume it's related to it.
Maybe like a degraded statue or something like that.
Yeah.
Or stone outcrop of some sort.
Let's take another shot of this building.
Dead on a doorway.
Yeah, that is... Can we... Let's see how far we can go back and still potentially get a shot. I want to see if we can get an overall silhouette of this thing. Nope.
No. Yeah.
Not at all. Alright, we're done here. Let's head up to... I guess, what is that? 850 by 300. 850 by 300. So let's just do... Let's not spin around necessarily. So I want to go 300. And then we want to go to 850.
That should be good of an angle. Okay.
All right. So from there, if we angle down
240?
5 degrees or to 240, yeah. Okay. 250.
Let's try 250 first. And see
Yeah.
how close we get to the wall. Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. That's good.
Yeah, it's the opposite what we're worried about.
So we might want to angle more now since we're past that. Oh no, let's go a little bit further.
Let's see
What
how
is
close
that?
we get to the wall there, and then we can cruise down. About 245, 235.
Interesting. We're closer to that wall again. Getting real close to that wall, so let's go this way.
Right about there, yeah.
Did we make it out? I think we made it out.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a jump scare moment.
Okay.
It actually did get me a little bit. I had a slight jump, but it's not like a, oh my gosh!
I didn't know if that was like a fire or something. I don't know what fire looks like in this game.
Well, considering, like, I'm willing to bet everything in this game is not meant to actually hurt you. You're meant to panic and think it can, but since the game has told you nothing about the potentiality of death, I do not believe death is an actual thing for game mechanics. In any case, we're going to carry on until we hit...
I'd say angle down to about Y, about 245 again.
Let's just
And
make sure
carry that all
I'm
the way
nice
over.
and clear of that area
Yeah.
and figure out where we are.
What was that? You heard that too, though, right?
I didn't
Like a
just
clunk?
hear it. It shook the ship. The entire ship shook.
I looked away from the stream for a second. I'm sorry.
No
didn't see
worries. Yeah, no, the entire ship shook. I'm like, what? What? There's nothing there. So I guess something up above us was poking at us is the thought. It's dead quiet now. In any case, so let's head...
You want to go down to about 240, 245.
And it could have been I like ran over a rock or one of those sets of bones or whatever. But anyway, so
Possibly.
two.
And then once you're at 245, you can carry that heading all the way over to about 575. Might be a safe bet because you can probably go straight up from there. I would make it 560. Just you're smack in the middle of the road.
Do you want to explore what's in the southern area there?
Around those islands?
Yeah. just because again, I don't think we have an actual time limit. I think that's fake. So I'm up for potentially exploring, but do you think we'll actually find anything, or do you think it's too limited?
I don't know the scope of this game, so if you want to give it a shot, yeah. Then if you want to do that, let's take a heading all the way down. What's your X right now? Or what? Yeah, what's your X right now?
My X right now is 576, and we're at 283 for Y.
So if you want to carry that down to about 130 on the Y.
130 on Y. Okay.
Yeah, 130 on the Y, and then we can make a hard right to a 90-degree position and just carry that back over to about 700.
Hard east, correct?
Yeah, hard east to 90 degrees.
Yeah, okay.
0.
Because right is relative. Like right by me or right by the ship.
Yeah, we gotta use cardinal. So
you said 130, right?
130 should do it.
Almost on the dot.
And you can carry that over to about 700.
Were we expecting a wall to be there? Yeah, I guess.
No,
really?
You're kind of close, but you're still within. You should still be within like a good.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, you should be within a good 10-20 clicks of it.
I imagine it's just a wall, but maybe there's something there. Just a wall, okay.
Huh. I mean, it's blinking slowly, so you still might be within 10 clicks.
Yeah.
Once you go over and cross about the 600 line, it should fall away.
Yep. It's just, yeah, vanished entirely. Alright, we're going to, what, 7-something?
Carry that heading over... Yeah... 700. You'll be smack dab in the middle of the islands. You'll be right below the first one.
Because what I want to do is I want to take a look a little bit past the in-between point of the bottom and right island. About like the 750 mark for X. I feel like something could be there.
Okay. So once we get to this point, then you want to probably go back down wide to a good, probably about 115 then.
Okay.
That's the island coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Navigate over 750, we can see what's going on over there. Or 750, I'm sorry.
Yep, no worries.
You're going up pretty close to a wall there, within like 20 clicks of the wall on each side.
Should be okay.
South or east. So.
Now I want to see if there's any audio cues for us to potentially use here. Besides that, actually. No. That's probably one of the islands, actually. I was hoping, because I want to see if my theory about the audio making visuals being a thing.
Void.
I'm not expected to actually get anything, but it's more of a... There's so much open space, and all of this stuff had to have been found in universe by other people beforehand.
Right, I can't imagine them with all these points. If people keep dying, that this would be just like a handful of people. They must have killed off a good few. Trying to research this.
Yeah, exactly. But then again, they have limited submarines, so they wouldn't be just... Well, no, they would recover them and then probably kill them off, yeah.
Yeah, probably recover them and repair the submarines, and then, go from there. Because, if we're this advanced, you probably imagine a real person would have to reclaim the submarine. They could probably send, like, a drone ship or something.
We say they're this advanced, but again, they're using a camera from 1980s.
But also remember here, if it's a sea, if it really is a sea of blood...
I guess, yeah.
Cameras that we really have currently, they could probably see through that.
Yeah, that's fair. It's probably some sort of...
It's probably some sort of, like, weird sonar or, like, wave that's reflecting... a weird white light wave that's reflecting off of surfaces that blood is transparent to.
I think we're done here.
Okay.
Alright, roughly an angle of... We'll do an angle of 270. We should be able to just fly straight out of there. A little bit higher.
Yeah, 270
280.
And follow that heading until you hit about 560.
Okay.
No, 565. Make it middle of the road there. Yeah, 565. How do I have paint open? Oh, that's why.
What meme were you making?
It was one I sent to Chem. It's a fucking manatee staring through an aquarium glass, looking down at a child and says, "I am the flail of God. If you had not committed such sins, then God would not have sent me to punish you."
Nice. Sorry, drank tea, went down wrong tube. 555 coming up real soon here. 565, even closer.
Alright, that's good right there. Now, if you want to hard zero it up north, and you can follow that heading all the way up, is saying all things go well, to about a Y of... Really, you could go to the Y of your target up there. So what's that?
Okay, yeah, 520.
520, okay.
520, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it should be clear. We might encounter another, like, runaway monster again, like last time. Hopefully we get a good picture of it.
If we're quick enough, we might get a good picture of it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm all prepped to run for... Assume it goes in front of us.
Right.
But yeah, everything so far has been pre-generated events. Yeah, and it's been pretty smooth. So that's why I'm like, I don't think there's actual death involved.
I think the more horror aspect is if people have a fear of the deep.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, if you go in thinking you can die, what's the thing again? 520. If you go in thinking you can die, you will play differently. But since I've encountered nothing that indicates that, had I taken a hit and this got knocked down by one, even if that was a rigged event, that would tell me throughout the rest of the game to be cautious, because I lost health.
That maybe it's like the rest of what we've encountered so far. Maybe scripted to where once we hit a certain checkpoint or certain event, that it'll trigger a lower...
It's meant to feel like a timer. At first I thought it was a timer, but then I realized I've been sitting around for I don't know how long right now.
We've been at it for the better part of... let me refresh here. Well, actually, no, if I refresh, I'm not going to have the pause anymore.
Let's see. I've been streaming for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Or an hour and...
was 30 minutes ago when you pulled the map, so...
Yeah. We've been going pretty far.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I'm like, it's not an actual timer. It's meant to perceive to be like a timer to force players to push through, which I'm not against. It's just I think I picked it up too quickly, saving. We crossed that threshold.
Can we just admire too how fucking fast the submarine must be? Like, imagine the Jesus pulling on this guy.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. If this is a whole ass moon, we're fucking cruising.
Yeah, if each of these is a meter, then yeah, we're moving pretty fast. And we're dragging across the ground, too. We're not floating.
Right, we're nearly breaking the fucking sonic barrier. Oh, turn.
You're not going to turn fast enough. If I had to... Okay, let's look at me turn. It's gone by that point. Yeah. It's just... But it's meant to be a jump scare. Meant to be like a, oh, stop. Don't do anything. And I still don't want to, because in as much as I don't...
Now it's just more of the prospect of seeing what the fuck it is.
Yeah, agreed. Hopefully it crosses in front of us again. Anyway, 520. And then by 6:23.
Yep.
Almost getting that on the dot.
What if this, what if there is no actual bridge to the sea above? What if there's like some sort of portal or some shit that we come across? So you fucking...
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
We go through fucking hell itself in order to get to... We literally warp jump like 40k style.
That would be pretty interesting.
Hey, Cthulhu and all that. Warp gates were a thing.
Yeah. 6:23.
What's the angle we're looking for here, Boss Hoss?
Alright, angle is 63.
Oh, pretty close.
That music's gone. It's just gone. More bones.
Fine.
Okay, so
and
we just...
If I had to guess, that's also a dinosaur-esque spine, because you don't see too many animals nowadays with like the weird like...
I think whales have those kinds of spines.
Right, but they're usually a bit denser around the actual, you know, like look at those spikes too, those spiky like ribs wherever they are. That definitely looks like something like out of a prehistoric like fossil. That's like a Triceratops head. Hold up, go back and look at that.
Every time I move, it resets the camera.
That almost looks like a fucking Triceratops head or something.
You're not wrong. But why are there dinosaurs at the bottom? That's less scary, more just like, what?
We've hit Cheb territory. Get him in here. We need the fucking paleontologist on this shit.
He's gonna be... All he's gonna do is criticize me on my dinosaur photographs and why I'm not getting enough photographs of their nose. Yeah, it's just a big old spine.
Long spinal column, yeah.
Alright, well, we hit that one. I guess we're just going to do a 260-degree move until we get to about, let's say...
375?
Yeah, 375. Yeah, well, 375 is a bit too close to a potential wall, I feel. I think 365, 360.
Yeah, and then we can angle up.
Watch us when we cross over the invisible boundary. I'm going to lower down oxygen by 1. Wait, what? I feel like that's the wrong angle. It is 260, right? Right. Okay, it's just the 3D shape of the
90,
compass.
270, actually. No, it'd be 270.
270, okay.
Is hard right. Yeah.
270, okay. Yeah.
It is hard east. Or west.
Alright, and we're going until, what did I say? What was it? Like 360, 360-ish, yeah. 360, 365.
What's your Y right now?
My Y is 517. We should be fine.
Yeah, we should be good on that.
We should be good.
You hear that too, right? Sounds like another ship. That definitely sounds artificial.
Yeah. There was something moving elsewhere, but That's music again. That's fine. Wait. We shouldn't be approaching a wall of anything.
No, we should be well away on that side.
So what's there?
Oh.
That's a wall. To be fair though, 525 is right beside that
Yeah,
middle.
we're within, like,
Yeah, so
8
we're
clicks of it, so
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
270.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely music. Whatever. 365. The sonar doesn't go off for bones, but it goes off for the building.
It makes me wonder too. I wonder if you can just drive right through bones. Maybe they're not actual physical entities within the game registry, just like something like an image.
It'd be a good way to see if they also programmed it where, if you do that, you piss off something.
Right, you've alerted the witch.
Yeah, something like that. Called it. I called it. But it didn't happen at a checkpoint. Now it's happened at a checkpoint. But again, I think it's all rigged. Not that it's a problem. Again, I keep saying that. It's just this game
can be good if it's done right, yeah.
But it's also a game where it's like, here's a mystery, try and solve it. And I want to solve everything, even how the game plays, because then I can best solve the mystery.
I wouldn't go straight up. You want to go at an angle, probably.
Let's see, where are we again? We're at 360. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, I would do
Let's
like
go.
an angle of 310.
But anything else, I want to be at about 350.
315,
I think 350. Yeah, in between 350 and 325 is what I prefer, honestly. So we'll go for 327.
Aim for 330. You should still be smack dab in the middle of the road, depending on how thin that passage is. I don't think it'd be too thin, but the way that dark.
I am approaching a wall, apparently. Let's just double check and make sure it's actually a wall. Yep, that's definitely a wall.
There's a little alcove right there that juts out, so that might be what you're getting close to.
Angle up a bit to get past it. For a second, it sounded like there was an alarm going off in the game, like a distant one. How am I still getting closer to it? What? Okay, hold on. SM13. 1-4 in surveys underwater crafts. What I was trying to figure out to see, I want to know what the distance of those warning marks are. This might be like a really tiny tunnel for us to try and get through. That looks weird.
Turn to about 315, take a picture, see if there's void right there.
315?
Yeah. It's a wall.
Wall. Well, we're going the right way. We had the checkpoint. Still wall.
That might be a very tiny passage or something like that right there.
Mm-hmm. I don't think so. There's these lines here.
But we should be in the right area.
Well, double check the map in a moment. I actually want to just look around a bit like this. Because it could be that that is, in fact, a dead end. Because we're thinking there's something there, but what if there isn't?
But there's checkpoints there. How the hell are we supposed to...
No, like, I think that the one spot we're currently working on as a bridge may not actually exist. We may want to go... Well, no, because we crossed a checkpoint.
Will have us turn all the way around?
I don't think so. Or maybe it would. That would be an excellent form of tension, right? Again,
right.
if everything is
It's
scripted.
an impossible task too. Like, you can't really get over there. If this is
What I expect them, so you know where the last checkpoint we just got, the one underneath this guy, I think it's potentially in that corral and we kind of just missed it. Like if you look at the tunnel, or not the tunnel, the territory at 675 625x and 675y. If you look at that, that might have a connection point with the point just south of it. For all we know, because it doesn't look like it actually ends there.
One more time with the coordinates.
625x and then 675y. Just think 650 for both of them, and you should get what I'm looking at.
It does look like it kind of has a hard end, though.
I know, but the one we're at, doesn't look like it has a hard end, and it seems like it does. Unless I need to angle more to the right.
What's your current coordinates?
Oh. I think I might have found what we're looking at. 354x 548y. 350. Yeah, we're too close to an edge here. Maybe we are. So I'm gonna go to 360y. Oh no, X, I should say. 360X. Turn. Okay. I think it's just straight up from here. We'll find out in a moment. Because we're being exact might be best. Piss. Piss. There we go.
Oh,
yeah.
There's an opening right there, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely an opening. I might want to go a little bit more on the X factor, or do we just go for it?
Get a little bit closer to it, and if it shows up with a wall, we'll turn a bit to east.
Those are pillars.
Pillars?
Those are pillars. But we're going to hit it as we currently are, so I'm going to back up.
So, yeah.
I'm going to put us at 370.
Yeah. 368, let's call it.
Alright.
You don't need a whole lot.
These aren't actual meters, though, so we can't think of them like they are meters.
Right, I'm thinking of them as clicks. So, because think of those pillars and scale to the submarine, too.
Mm-hmm.
So those must be, like, massive fucking pillars.
Yeah, it looks pretty dead center.
Better shot, yeah.
Does that look like it's a reoccurring theme in this picture? No, that's just my imagination. Okay, never mind.
There's the
Just
pillars.
wanna... Yeah.
Yeah, we should still be a good dead shot.
I know, it's just curious that we have pillars.
And if all goes well, you should.
We should be popping out at about 6:25.
6:20, yeah.
6:25, we should be away from the pillars. Yeah, okay, we're clear. Alright, so we want to go...
Straight up, really.
Yeah, let's do the one right up at 7:41.
Well, actually, it depends on you. Do you want to do the one in the little alcove over there?
We have to go there eventually anyway. Actually, you know what? Yeah, because...
Because that's a hard right. That's a hard west.
Yeah, so we want to go to... What is that? That's 6:55, 6:60?
Yeah, 6:55, 6:60. I would say more close to 6:55.
Yeah.
Maybe 6:58.
Yeah, we'll go 58.
Then hard west to 270. And then when you hit about an X of 195.
Oh,
What the hell?
fire.
Oh shit.
I'm like, why is things changing? Right, because... Alright.
Man, they couldn't give us unlimited fucking oxygen, but they could give us an unlimited fire hydrant. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it. And then we jinx ourselves. The next time a fire happens, we can't get rid of it. Which will probably happen. You know what's going to happen? There's going to be a leak in the boat, and we're going to have a floor full of blood at some point.
Oh, probably.
That's 100% going to happen.
I don't know of any material that can handle scraping across the ocean floor for
And
a period of time, so...
I think this depth meter is so when we get picked up by whatever monster it is that's picking us up, it's,
Right, because if the whole purpose of the sub is to just drag along the floor, why would we need a depth meter?
Exactly.
Honestly?
Yeah. It's more for the fear factor. So we're at 268, and we want to go until about, what, 200 X?
200, 195x, yeah.
Okay. Gonna get ready for a picture for our potential friend.
Then when you get to those coordinates, I'll nose down to about 195 on the angle.
Okay. Hit a checkpoint. That should be the wall.
It is a tight area.
Yeah,
so...
we're really tight here, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Shh. Sounds artificial, but also organic.
It sounds like words almost.
It's like a dude, like I'm thinking a Big Daddy kind of setup. That's the thing we're going to be taking a picture of. Just confirming the wall. Okay, so, and you said one...
Try 200 even.
That is dead in front of us. Yeah, that noise. Let's see if we can get a silhouette. Nope. Alright, we're going closer. Alright, so...
And I guess we've tail that down till we hit the bend around 600.
Alright, yeah, 600 then is our goal. Probably a little bit past that, 590. About 590, and then we can angle in there.
The bend seems a bit higher, so I'd say anywhere between 610 and 590. So you get about 20 clicks of room till we see the wall, probably.
6, 10.
It's gonna get a little tight, yeah.
Yeah. That is a spooky noise. I like it. Oh, piss off.
Oh, that was a fire again.
Yeah. That was my first thought too, and then it just kept sizzling out.
What?
The ship is shaking. How far do we have to go? 180x.
You're at 180.
Yeah, and then what was it? 576.
Almost straight down.
Let's take a picture anyway, like you said. That.
Ooh. It's moving.
Yeah. But is it moving because it's organic, or is it like some sort of light? We'll find out. What was it?
It almost sounds like language.
76.
Oh.
Yeah, ship is really shaking now. $76, right? I just need to keep checking because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hurt myself otherwise.
All right, 184.
Yeah, it's right there. And then the angle. Oh, yeah.
184.
Oh, wrong way.
I can't tell. Is that light?
I got achievement, which is triple question marks. I'm inclined to believe it is light or some sort of like plant thing.
Maybe like a portal, even?
Potentially.
Like that?
Looks like there's something in front of it here. No crouch
It's
function.
like moving unnaturally, so I imagine it's like some sort of artificial break or something like that.
Yeah. Maybe this is how the blood
Now,
shows
can you
up in these
access-
places.
Can you access saves?
Quit game, yes, no. I cannot.
Because I was gonna say, if nothing else, you could try and go.
Well,
forward.
like, look how the ship is contorting. I'm willing to bet this is exactly what you think it is. It is some sort of break in reality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just look to the left a bit more. Yeah, it's just wall.
Yeah,
Interesting.
because it's surrounded by walls and everything, so it has to be some sort of anomaly.
Mm-hmm.
It
Alright.
becomes, do we just finish the mission, or do we try and go towards it? Let's go to the other checkpoints first, because there's only 2 checkpoints left. I mean,
let's see what happens there.
This might be your endings and everything too, possibly.
Potentially. I know, like, if I were to play again, we came across that critter at some point here. Oh, I say here. Okay, so when we saw that really rapid movement when we first came out of the first
Yeah, no, I
zone.
know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
So if, like, and I probably won't do another play through, at least initially on stream again, but I would re-watch the VOD, see when that happened, and then just get ready to hit the camera next time I play through. Again, assuming I play through. I'm kind of the guy who's like, I play once and then I'm done. Alright, we're just gonna...
Yep, go back up until you hit a Y of... I'd say about 660, 665.
Something hit us. It stopped.
Take a picture?
It stopped making noises. We're going back. No, it's making
still there. I think
noises.
it's just because you're going away from it now.
Something hit us.
Now, have you tried getting status updates on the ship itself, like integrity or anything?
No. How do you spell integrity?
INTEG. Is it RI or RE? Let's try. Yeah, integrity. Try that.
It's definitely the I. Right, health. O2.
Status.
Status. Freedom. Execution.
It's EXE, execution. Execute. I guess not.
ACY. I want to look for SM13. Conviction. Realization. Is there anything in here I can use? Yeah.
Anomaly. Gate.
What was that other moon?
Oh no, warp. I don't remember where the other moon is. Type in moon.
This is actually used for the realization of communist convictions until the discovery of moon AT5. So they just keep sacrificing people to these things. One of 4 blood oceans, but we only have 2 marked. Alright. And AT5 is of particular interest because redacted. Alright, well anyway, on our way back.
Alright, so we want to get up to about 660. 665 even, maybe.
Alright, and then we're doing a hard right.
Yep, 90 degrees to the east.
Oh yeah, sorry, I say right.
Yeah, no, it's good.
So
right,
easy to do, because there's left and right buttons. It's like, oh, okay.
And then follow out to the X of your next objective up top.
Which would be 325. I think I saw a save marker.
And then straight up.
Alright, straight up to 741. I want to point out how weird it was to get out of that tunnel system without approaching any walls.
I'm glad I'm not the only one to notice, because I was about to say, it wasn't a lot easier getting out of there than it was going in.
Yeah. I wonder if our sensors are off now. What if the sonar is disabled?
I'm wondering maybe it was more difficult because it was an option. It made it easier getting out than going in, because now we've turned away from that option for an ending, possibly. Huh.
think if there's
You
anything.
notice that your page is stained by blood now?
That's always been the case.
Oh, has it? I didn't notice those name up
Yeah.
earlier.
No, it was always kind of the case, kind of thing, which leads you to believe that either this sub is used by multiple guys and they just don't clean it out, or something. The light's gonna go out at some point here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
In any case, 7741. Yeah. But yeah, it was much easier getting out, and I don't know why. I really hope our sensors haven't, like, cut out after that second hit. Saving progress. So we probably found more bones, in all honesty. What was it? 18, I think it was. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
More bones!
I can't tell if they're bones. Look a bit squishy.
I think the ones to the left, which we're going to try and get a better angle on, are just ribs poking out of the ground again. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the bits to the right could be like a skull.
Yeah, it is a skull. You're right.
Yeah.
Again, kind of a reptilian or amphibian skull.
Yeah. Let's take a little more of a look to the right.
Actually, no. Go back to the skull. Yeah, actually, that might kind of be mammalian. Yeah, it's mammalian. Look at that.
Yeah.
The large snout, large eye sockets.
It's like a giant alligator.
No, that's almost like a early canine or something like that. Early lupus or something, or maybe even like a. No, it's not a shark.
It's got like the elongated snout makes me feel alligator, crocodile.
It's definitely carnivorous, wherever it was.
Oh yeah. I'm willing to bet that's what's ever roaming the waters here. I say waters. You want to poke it? Let's poke it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That there probably isn't a. Oh, actually, that kind of almost looks like a T-Rex skull.
Yeah, again, giant lizard thing. All right, well, let's find out. Oh, I think we went through it. Yeah, yep. So you pass through skeleton.
So these items aren't physical.
Wait, hold on. Why am I not detecting that wall? Yeah, my sensors are gone.
Are you gonna try knocking the wall?
Yeah. Like, we should be getting our radar ping on that right now. Oh.
Oh.
Now we are? Okay.
But we're like right up against it.
Yeah. Let's see what... Okay, so the sensor's still working. Weird. Alright, well, we're leaving.
Maybe this is a lot bigger area than we thought. I mean, look at the scale of things on the map. Yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go down to 700Y... No, 715?
690.
690, yeah, 690, my bad.
690 to 690. Yeah, 690 seems safe.
690, yeah. And then a hard...
Until about 595 X.
Yeah. 690. So there's quite possibly more bones we've just drove through.
Probably. Ooh, you know what would be really cool?
Mm-hmm.
Is if instead of like Cthulhu vibes, what if this is kind of like that SCP-001 entry for like death? Like we've all died.
Ooh.
And this is the afterlife, like your conscience keeps roaming and all that, and so all these dead animals, this is where their conscience and their bones come to lay.
Okay, yeah, that'd be interesting.
So what we've been hearing is just the sounds of like the animals, but it's actually, you know,
It's the animal purgatory kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're going until basically 600. Yeah. Just want to take a picture.
600.
Looks like bones are scattered all over the place here. Assuming they're all the exact... Because they all seem to have the same composition from the image, which is we have seen.
Or this could also be kind of like the SCP where it's like the blood rain. Fuck, what was that one called?
There's an SCP with blood rain? Jeez.
Yeah, there's an SCP with blood rain. Basically, it's about these people that come in like old 50s diver gear and everything in like an old submarine. Any surface... Basically, it's a rainstorm that happens every so often that rains human brain tissue, spinal cord fluid, and blood.
Right.
And after the rain, or during the rain, any puddle that's deeper than about a foot will allow for a submarine to emerge, and basically all these people in the 50s... Oh. Ooh.
Well, he's not happy. I think that's our friend.
Yeah, I think it's just been following us, yeah. He's gone.
Yep. Okay, well, again, it just stood there, and it wasn't making the movement noises and stuff like that, so even though I took the shot, I'm not frightened? I don't know.
Yeah. I think we're kind of expecting something like that at some
Hold
point.
on. Sub is making a ton of noises now. There's very little reverb on them, so on the audio I'm hearing, so I'm imagining it's the submarine making that noise. Anyway, to 600.
Huzzah!
Is that correct? Yeah, because we're crossing over that
Yeah,
choke point
600,
there.
when we get to that, would go 0 to north till about an elevation of about 770. 770, 775.
Yeah, game, I get it.
Are you 600?
Nope.
Oh, wait, I'm reading that wrong. Fuck.
Yeah, we got pool of water, or pool of blood, I should say, in here. Called it.
We might be working on a time limit now, since this is the last checkpoint. Okay, and straight up to an elevation of 775.
775.
Alright.
And then we're okay, just doing a hard turn to 700.
To the right, yeah. And yeah, actually it's dead on 700. No, 675.
675. Okay. Oh right, yeah, because I keep jumping. Soon won't be able to see my controls.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So look, the blood's filling up more and more.
Yeah.
We might be working on a time limit here.
Might be an actual time limit at this point. Or, again, it might all be artificial, which I'm totally okay with, because it's meant to be 675. The flashing light's getting a little irritating. What? And then we go up to 675, 828.
Should be a straight shot.
828, 828, 828, 828. What's the angle? You mind just remembering the angle in the event I can't see my controls? 295. Okay, so 828, 828, 828, 828. 8, 2,
And
8.
295 angle.
295, so faster this way.
Oh, it's right there on the wall.
There's something there. Oh, hi.
Oh. You did become lunch food.
Yep, okay.
Well, that was fun.
Now that did jump scare me a bit, not gonna lie.
I really am curious if that fucking anomaly, though, could have given us a different ending. Maybe
If
still
we
a
ran
gruesome
into
one,
it?
but-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've still got time. I can just jump in just to go. We can just go straight for that. Okay, the expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images show pieces of M13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones, and the moon is a lifeless corpse. Its ocean, a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. But somewhere in the void, there must be hope. That little warp thing,
Mhm.
I think that might be the way out.
I think either one of two things. Either A, you jump to a different universe, or the other, wherever the rest of the stars went and the planets, or B, you sacrifice yourself in the void and everything goes back to normal.
If it's Cthulhu-like, we still lose. So if it's still Cthulhu-based,
So you probably still die.
so let's do a new game. You can
Wait,
read
it says
it.
continue. I
Yeah,
wonder-
but it also says continue when you first start the game anyway. So I could have picked continue anyhow, but anyway.
So we just make a beeline for that point?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make a beeline for the initial encounter with our buggy friend. Whatever he is.
Beginning at descent.
Oh, you get to see the intro.
Cruising depth in roughly 40
Oh, I
seconds.
do think I missed
Stand
the
by.
intro here, yeah.
I
Oh, wait,
can't-
so you can see through your window initially.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so receive and be careful. You're on your own.
Alright. Brass! Alright. So yeah, we started down here at about 125, 125-ish. Is that? No, 182 and 116. We're gonna go to 200. Why? Wait, 180, yeah. 200. We're just gonna skip everything else. I want to see what happens.
When we come across him, you have to make a hard left to about 270 degrees because he was right on your port.
Mm-hmm. No, that was the one in the choke
That was the
point
first encounter.
above this one. The first encounter, at the choke point just north of here, he's directly in front of us.
Oh, so you gotta run back and take a picture, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to about 200.
I'm wondering too if maybe it's just audio cues when you first encounter him and all that, and there's no way you can actually get picture evidence the first few times.
Potentially. But that's what we're gonna find out. We only encounter him like twice, technically speaking.
Before the eye, yeah.
So in order for them to get all these interesting points on the map, so we're the first sub to go on to this thing, I believe, or one of the first. And I think how they got these points is they did some sonar testing. But whenever they did whenever they scanned it, they never scanned the creature because the creature was never in the spot after they scanned. So they could never like pinpoint if there was a creature or not.
If it's a long-term scan, then it'd be hard to pinpoint a moving object.
Mm-hmm. And I
It'll
guess
just look like a
so.
smear if nothing else.
We're gonna go straight right to about. Actually, we'll go to about 322. No, we'll get to 300, and then we'll angle up at about a 15-degree, no, 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
Till we get to about.
Make it
here.
forward.
Well, a 45-degree angle from 200 or 300x and 200y will go to 250 or 350 respectively.
Okay.
That's more my thinking. And then I want to just keep going past that up until 375 and 275. Yeah. I say I wanted to do again. All right, go to 2 or 300. 300. Must be closer to the wall than I thought. But yeah, just how it ended, everything's a scripted moment. Five. Go to about 375.
About there.
And then I should just head straight north until I hit 325 on the Y.
You don't want to go for your first encounter there?
Nope. I want to see what happens if we skip stuff. Degrees, and I should get ready for the camera because I want to see, because if everything's scripted, then I can have a better idea of exploration if we want to go down that route. Alright, so I need to get ready for our friend.
We should be encountering him around 400, 450.
Okay, that's just the pipes going off. Scripted event. Save point.
Maybe further?
560. The developer would have expected you to go straight until about 560. So it'll probably be in the pathway there. There's that music again. Come on, show yourself.
There
Ah. Yeah, okay, so it changed angle this time. Interesting. Alright, well, we're gonna just go 560 and then go straight north.
Yep,
Again,
560 straight north until you get to about elevation of about 5. 520, 520, 525, and then yeah, once you hit that, let me know.
And then if we survive hitting this thing or whatever happens, we're gonna go straight for the final thing. Or no, we're gonna bypass it and explore these areas.
Oh
the,
yeah, the little
the
tunnel
areas
around.
to the right. Yeah, because
maybe there's another thing that we can find. Yeah.
Yeah, I know we have a
Alternative route.
time limit per se on us, but it's a good way to test if there is anything there or not. Not that it matters
Right.
because we die, but you know. So heading straight north to what was it? You said 515.
525.
525 is really close to that. Well, yeah, it should work. That should work.
Yeah, but the intermediate line, we don't come across anything if we just head straight to the west then, until we get to our little tunnel.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. I got a place and it's a secret tunnel. Let me know when you hit 525Y.
What's interesting, we haven't gone past the first oxygen point loss. So
It
wonder.
expects you to get the checkpoints, yeah.
I wonder if getting all of these actually ticks off the monster more.
We shall see.
Because at this point, crossing this barrier, we should have taken some damage after coming from over here, because that's the first time we got hit, is returning from this one. And then after I got this one is when I lost my first point of oxygen. I lost my second point of oxygen at the secret tunnel, or approaching to the secret tunnel. So let's see how this works out. Are we breaking the game? Is it going to reset to what it should be? Okay, I'm not going to turn for that. I'm just going to take a shot. Maybe... Nah, okay, so yeah, that was off screen there. But the first time we went through, it was right in front of us for the first point. So, I was just curious. So, 525.
Okay. Once you hit 525, you want to 270 to 270 degrees up until I'd call that about 370, 365 on the X.
Okay, so 370. Alright, we will now see the moment of truth. I should go down an oxygen point.
Or two.
Well, realistically, I should only go down one. If there is a divergence in the script. If there is no divergence in the script, we will go down 2. If there is an actual timer, nothing will happen. Let's see. What'd you say the distance was?
X is going to be about 370, 360 before we're centered up on that tunnel.
Okay, I think I'll do 365. And then when we cross the tunnel, I think that's when we have our fire. Went down 1. Interesting.
Now we're going to turn to 0 and see what we can find here.
Just in case. Oh, you can actually see a bit of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong way. Here we go. A little
So
bit.
you have to go to about
more.
3, or yeah, about 370 would be centered up.
Yeah.
368, 370.
I mean, as terrifying as it would be to be eaten by a monster down here in a blood ocean, it would be a very quick death compared to being abandoned down here.
Abandoned, suffocating, or drowning, yeah. I hear drowning's one of the worst ways to go, because if you're conscious, especially for the whole time, fuck, man. Like,
yeah,
you're just sitting there feeling your lungs fill up and not able to breathe anymore, and not getting oxygen, just slowly drifting off.
Yeah. 660... Or 665. 660. In between there.
Yeah, I think we did about 660 last time.
So the fire should start relatively soon here.
Hey, you've only gone down a point of oxygen, though.
Yeah, so... But maybe it is time... Ah, there we go.
Oh, timed with a script kind of thing.
Yeah, so... But it might be So, the oxygen never factored in at any point throughout the entire thing. It was simply there to be a tension modifier. So, I'm more inclined to believe that it's a thematic timer. It's, like, no matter what path you pick, the oxygen thing will divert accordingly to add the illusion of control. And there goes the police. It adds the illusion of control. And yeah, I think the oxygen is just its own script, but still gets triggered at specific points. In any case, it was 660-ish.
And then to 270 west.
But the fire happened at the time. I know. I want to go at about here. The fire happened at the exact same time. We still had the tick over. That's because it was actually... I caught it earlier. So it was slowly spreading as you saw it there. So you can catch it before it gets too far. Which is curious.
You want to go to heading about 190 on the X now.
Okay, so 190. Yeah, because that's what we did last time. 195 is what I think I actually stopped around.
Yeah, and then you angled down to, I think, about 200, 190 on the angle.
Those blinking dots do add quite a bit of tension.
A bit more urgency, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, I might need to change angle. I think I stopped around here. And what was the angle you said?
Yeah, I think you did about 195, 190 last time.
Yeah, I think a little bit there.
And then you can follow that down till about 610, 600 on the Y.
Interesting, this one didn't go off, but that one did, like last time. No, wait, no, this one happened before. So it was this one, then this one, then this one, and then I think another one pops up later. That's what I think it is. So what's this one again? So we want to go 180. Go X. Let's still get a picture of this guy, but then fly into it, and then...
576.
Yeah.
What's the angle we need? Oh, you're not worried about that.
All right, let's gun it.
Our way on it.
Yep. It's behind us now.
We're right on top of it.
Well, let's keep going.
Oh!
Spatial awareness is the achievement I got for that one. Oh, so we died.
Tell us what happened. Yeah, so we got sucked into a wormhole.
Hold on,
so
let's
we don't
see.
know what happened.
Crash into a wall.
Oh.
Let's see what the rest of the achievements are while I'm here. There are 2 hidden achievements remaining.
Doesn't tell you what they are?
Nope, they are hidden achievements. So the ones I have 5, is Beyond the Veil, finish the game. Freedom, read what the last person left. So yes, somebody else has been in this submarine before us. Not a whale. Photograph the complete skeleton. And that's probably the skeleton of the creature. Photograph the anomaly, which is triple question marks, and then spatial awareness. Crash into a wall. So if I press continue... So we're at 270 and 650. Okay, so we're right back at the... just before entering the cave there. To the anomaly. Well then, let's go explore the final point. So, here's the question. Do we want to make a beeline for the final point? And see if we can actually take a photo of it, or no? So should we go straight for the final point?
If we want to... Actually, no. Should we go around first, since we already know what's over there for the most part?
Sure, why not? We'll see how it works out.
Are we starting?
We're starting... Nope, 270 and 265, just before the anomaly. The entryway into the anomaly.
So we're right before that little gooseneck there.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn around, go at a 45-degree angle until I hit about 700 watt, or 695.
Wait, what's your current again? You said 270 and 650. Okay.
I want to go until 695, I think, for Y. At this angle, and then proceed to go straight right or east.
You might need to go out to about the 350 point on the X before you go up, because there's a wall right there.
That's why I'm at a 45-degree angle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now you can follow that up until about 690.
I'm going for
680, 690, I think we did last time. And then you can turn hard and follow that all the way through to encounter a friend in the neck there.
Yeah, so
Follow
it
that
should
all
be
the way
about
595 on the X.
Yeah, okay, yeah. 595. All the damage is gone. Curious.
I wonder what happens too if you don't take a picture of the guy.
We could just, if we walk into a wall, we instantly die. That's the fail state of this game.
So you think we have to take a picture of him?
Yeah, otherwise he doesn't move unless we find a way to move around him. But I'm pretty sure it's a invisible wall that blocks off the entirety of the forward momentum. The question is, since I haven't taken any damage from him knocking me around through the other points, am I gonna instantly start leaking? And I think the answer is yes.
Yeah, because I think that's an end game kind of thing right there.
There he is. Well. Hi. He didn't like that. What is it? We want to go to 6...
About 690, 685, 690. No.
For X? No, I mean 590. 590. That's what... Yeah, we were both like, wait a second.
We could go to 600, and that probably wouldn't... Yeah, you could go to 600. We won't have any issues.
Yeah, just go straight up.
Hey, you're not flooding, actually.
Not yet. I don't think it starts until later.
But you're not in red, though, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. So that's a change.
So when you hit 600...
There's the blood.
Okay. Do a straight 0 north until you hit about 775. Why?
775.
Once you hit 775 there, you're gonna 90 it. And this is where take our diverging path. Did you want to go up to the picture, or did you want to go and try and discover other stuff?
Diverging path, because right now everything seems scripted, so I want to see if it's going to kill us for going the wrong way.
You could really carry 775 out to about 690 then.
690, okay.
685, 690. And that's when we have the little neck right there.
Since we haven't hit a save point, I'm willing to bet it'll just reload us at the last save. What's the next angle?
You're gonna have to angle south about another 10 degrees. I think you're gonna hit an elbow. Just keep going till you hit about 725 before you hit the elbow, probably. Oh, we're going straight down?
Yeah, I just want to... Because if it's... Oh, okay, we're at the elbow, my bad. Okay.
Yeah. So you want to go 725 for the actual X. My bad, I didn't explain that really. Especially since you're that low. Actually, no, not 725. 715 on the X.
Okay. Okay. And then 45 degree.
Yeah, about 45 degrees further. So about 110, 115 degrees.
That's less than 45.
Well, 115 would be 45 degrees on top of 90.
So no, that'd be 135.
You are right. What am I thinking? Fuck. Either you can go into the big old weird cavern, like bear paw looking thing, or we can go back up into the blurry area.
I just want to go into the bear paw looking thing, see if the game auto kills us.
Okay, what's your current coordinates?
Let's see. Oh, it didn't murder me. Okay. 740 and 745. 740x.
740, 745. You are nearly smack dab in the middle.
Oh, nothing happened.
If you keep
So
going on the X, you could probably get close to the middle. So like X would probably be about 765, 770. And if you just kind of did about 130 degrees still, you'd probably be right about... you should be looking at about 725, 730 on the Y. That's nearly smack dab in the middle.
at the wall.
Nothing around us.
Okay. Nothing here, so let's take the long way around, I guess. So we're currently...
Yeah, it leads to a little blurry, like, outcropping there, and kind of ends, fades off. So let's see what's up there. So you're at 745X and...
No, 745Y, 768X.
745Y, 768X. Okay, you're not too far off. You could probably follow that cropping out to about 775, 780X. If you do a 90.
360 minus 45. Oh, 39. Did you say...
Are you going back?
Yeah, because I was expecting something to happen already. I'm mostly doing this to see if something will happen. I don't want to burn time over here if I'm scripted to die. Unless, of course, I can bypass the script, right?
That's why I'm wondering what about blurry area over there in the long way around.
You mean
Oh,
at
right.
850 and 900? Or 900,
Yeah.
850? Yeah? Yeah, I want to go there then. So I...
Because we found out with the blurry area there was the tunnel there. I'm wondering if there's another little secret thing over here.
You say over here like I can see what you're pointing at.
You can't see in my computer, Don?
No, I am not the FBI.
You magnificent man, how could you?
So I'm gonna go to about 750Y. And, or a little, no, more like 755. Where's the X here I want to go to, really?
750, 755 on the Y, and the X would probably be about 775.
I'm just gonna go for the 750Y first. We're not actually flooding anymore. I think the flooding happens at certain points.
To a certain point, yeah.
Okay, we're about to hit that wall.
Okay.
Alright, and then what would you say was like...
775. Should be getting pretty damn close to the entrance there. $775, $780, maybe you could push it.
Keep going until I hit the wall. Yeah, okay.
Nope, there you go.
And then
like
45? 45, 40.
Yeah, 40, 45, I think that'll work.
No, 40.
And then you can follow that up until about the 800 marker in your Y. 800, 810. If you go to 810,
On the
815,
Y?
you should be
Okay.
clear on the Y, yeah. It's a pretty wide tunnel there.
Oh, it's glitching out way more. This tells me we are actually about to hit the death zone. All right, so 800 Y.
808 to 15, somewhere in that area. You should be clear of the tunnel. And then it goes all the way out and starts blurring really bad about 900 on the X. Oh.
Is that the ship? Or is that something else?
Maybe just ambiance, because there's only once.
Yeah, I think it's just ambiance. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping it'd be an audio cue for something else.
You could probably follow that
It's
up
going
to
off again.
It's going what?
It went off again. Trying to see if I can get closer to it. That's the same audio cue. It's like right in front of us too. Dead in front of us.
Picture real quick.
Well, if I go back, okay, I'm gonna die. Watch. Oh no, okay.
Oh, obelisk.
It's gotta be. We die? No. I'm expecting to die now, so I get tense every time I go to the
grass.
To my right. Just gonna listen for the audio cue.
That sounds dead nuts.
Okay, we must be like on top of it.
Obelisk.
But this does prove that there is more stuff down here.
Should we keep going east?
See, get a better angle and overall shot of its structure. Alright, yeah, let's keep going east. Actually, I want to pass through it one more time. Because, I don't know, maybe that'll trigger something.
So just straight, yeah.
Just pass through it.
Yeah, I think we're past it.
Yeah, okay, so, east it is.
Okay, you're at about 850 elevation.
Yes.
Yeah, follow that out to about 900, see what gets us.
Probably a wall. Wall. Alright.
Okay. Now
So
that
what if
extends up from about 900 at X if you want to back off from 900 a little bit just to be safe. But then you can go up all the way to about 875, nearly 9. No. Yeah, 875, nearly 900 on the Y. Yeah, I think that'd be a safe heading right there.
So yeah, he's not pissy when we're not by the final objective. What? I got a -1. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh, nothing broke.
Maximum overdrive.
Nothing broke. So you said 900?
875 to just about 900. Oh.
I think that's just submarine noises. Our classy wall. Very classy wall.
We could go the long way around, I guess, and see if there's anything around the bend on the top.
I'm also tempted to see if going around the bend the long way means... That looks like a cat. Does that look like a cat face? Like a meme cat kind of face?
It does look like an angry cat kind of fucking face. Grumpy Cat was the name, that's right.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so...
I'm just gonna go until I hit a wall, basically.
Yeah, so basically you want to probably go back down to about 840 on the Y in order to hit the tunnel properly without hitting the lip there. 820 on the Y, and then you can follow that all the way over to about 810 on the X, 815 on the X.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad we kind of took this detour.
Yeah, didn't think there'd be anything else out here.
Nah, that's fine. What was it? 820?
About 820, 830 on the Y. And on the X, you want to follow over to about 810, 815.
Oh, on the Y, 820.
Yeah, just be safe. 825 might work. 825 would be a bit low, actually.
Alright, 830 it is.
830, yeah.
Oh, wrong way. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can go backwards. Alright, and what?
Cool speed reverse.
Yeah. So what's the
15 on the X.
Right. Alright.
Now if you turn to where you're about 340?
340 on the dial?
Try more extreme, so a bit 330 maybe even. Yeah, right about there. And just go forward until you hit the bend at about 7...
So I'm about to hit a bend anyway.
780. Oh.
So where are we? 2 or 800 and 870. So 800x and 870 is about there. So I want to be at an angle. I want to be at a 40 degree angle, 35-degree angle.
No, a bit more extreme than that, I think.
No, because we're still in the neck of the bend, or before the bend.
Right, but that's more extreme than 45 away from 360. I'd say that'd probably be like a little bit less than a 30 degree. So that's maybe a 330, 340 degrees. 340. Try 340 because it'd probably be more extreme.
I don't know. I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I want to be.
Yeah, try that. Try 300. Oh,
Oof.
yeah, you're getting close to that wall. Maybe this tunnel's... Yeah, this tunnel's kind of tight. This is a tight kind of neck. Alright, you're away from that wall, so you're probably in the bend now, just about.
Alright, let's just go until we hit that one. Until either that goes away or I hit the bend. I'm just gonna 10. Okay, so we're probably in the clear of the bend. Or well, actually, we can find out. 890 and 780. Or 780... X, 780X and 890Y. 780 is about here, 890. Yeah, so I'm I'm almost dead center. Yeah. All right, so
down to about 290.
We go to 270. Yeah.
270. If you do a 270, you can carry it out to about.
Well, don't forget 270 is a straight line west. We want to go less than that. So 262.
Okay, yeah, and you can carry that out probably until about 750, and then probably make more extreme angle downwards. Oh. There you go. That's probably good right there. Just kind of a gradual slope until right before you hit the marker. Oh Lord, she coming.
Wait, hold on. I have a thought. No, that's
our marker's on like about 675.
Hold on a second. We never really listened to this particular anomaly or item of interest.
We never actually got even a picture of it, too.
No, because, yeah, it's a scripted death sequence, right? It's meant to catch you off guard.
Mm-hmm.
But they put work into its audio, so I half expect maybe there is a way to see it. It sounds like those tubes or whatever we found before. Like right in front of me. Alright, now I die. No. Maybe not.
Too far away from it.
Is that an object, though? It's a consistent blur.
No, it didn't move.
No. Yeah, it's so hard to tell because it's the speckles that move.
Yeah.
Okay, so am I right beside a wall? Is that why? Yeah, it looks like I'm right beside a wall. Okay.
Yeah, this is probably the more extreme part of the bend here, so.
There was 675 and 295. So I'm not actually going to go on the point itself. I want to see.
You want to do a bit from a distance?
Yeah. 295? Is that where the audio is coming from? Sounds about right. Sounds more like it's...
Yeah, that sounds actually dead on, yeah.
I just double check. Yeah. Still not dying.
Nothing.
Alright, then we just angle ourselves around a bit. Sounds more to my left. I'm expecting to die at one of these camera jumps. Back to where I was angling it before. Am I right on top of it?
I think so. That sounds like it's right on your side.
Sounds like it's over here for me. Or about this angle, but we should get something. Yeah, it might be too far away to see it proper.
If you want to try going forward a bit, maybe? Close to the wall.
the angle of it again. 675. Dead? Nope, not dead. It's that tubing again.
Tubes.
Yeah.
So, bit to your left.
Yeah, it's the tubes again. And yeah, we're right against that wall. Look at it. Alright. Gonna break away from that wall.
And now we die.
Yeah. No.
What the fuck?
Is that another building? That looks like another building.
Yeah, it's got pillars and everything.
Well, we're gonna... Now we die. Nope.
I think it might have to be in the exact position.
It's the same building. Or structure, I should say, at the very least. Although this one has a bunch of bones jittering out of the ground.
Or
It's got this big...
stalactite or something like that.
Yeah, stalactites in a giant ocean like this doesn't...
Well, we've been on the ground the whole time. How do we
Did-
know it's an open ocean?
Did you hear that?
No.
Okay, maybe it was real world. No, because you would have heard it through my mic then. Something like a big industrial work siren. Very curious. So is this where it's set up its nest? Probably. That's why it like attacks the player. It's the same structure. Well, let's see if we can actually die now, or if somehow we're not programmed to die yet. So, 675 X.
28.
Let me just do the X first. Nope, wrong way. If I go too far forward, I'm going to hit that building. And then, what was this, the other one?
828.
828, right.
295.
So we're just going to go this.
You gonna try facing it?
The monster? No, I'm not going to. I'm just going backwards. And then the angle is 295.
5.
And now we die. Oh. You've played this before is an achievement I got. So, hold on, let me see what that is. Photograph the top right node. Right. Alright, so can we have different deaths? Oh, hey, Bip was on. Totally missed you, Bip. Sorry, buddy. Marlo and I got really, really adept on this.
Oh, Bippy boy! What did he post?
I have no idea.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, no doubt. I wish he gave me time stamps. I know it's supposed to.
Right.
Oh well, whatever. Okay, yeah, that's the problem with a game like this. It's like I get too sucked
Dude,
in.
you had me fucking hooked for the longest time now. We've both been on here zoning into this shit since like fucking 7 o'clock my time.
So we're thinking 2 SCP, as in like SCP has literally every law of physics is broken. From what we've kind of gathered here, is all the story stuff in this is worthless to what's going on here. The only exception being the Blood Ocean bit. But it is curious. So I'm not going to be playing too much longer because I'm kind of spent on this game. Yeah. But yeah, it is curious. But knowing where it triggers the oxygen, I can't drown. What happens if we try and leave? I'm gonna go and see what happens if we try and leave and then see, things go. In any case, yeah, we're gonna go to, what is that? Y775. Yeah, just Y775. There's still one more hidden achievement, which I might be too lazy to do and might just look up online what somebody else has already done. I think it could also have been a kill trigger if we had gone straight to the point. If we had gone straight to the final objective, there might have been a kill trigger we crossed over. Like it's hunting. What?
No, I know what the last achievement is. Do you want me to spoil it for you?
Sure.
So it doesn't have anything to do with the story. It's called burner subs.
Let yourself die from the flames.
Yep, that's the last achievement.
Okay, interesting. So yeah, there is no way to win. You're intended to die. Very Cthulhu.
Painfully or very anomalously, yes.
About, what is that? 6:15-ish. Enjoyable little game.
Yeah.
And then I want to do... Let's do a 45. Until I hit about... I'm gonna go past 700, so 650... 695, 690, 690.
Where you go now?
I'm exiting back out.
The long way?
No, the short way. I want to see if it'll kill us now or not. If not, I'm just gonna quit. But that's after I get through the choke point. That's, oh, actually I can say at 500 by 700. If I can get past that checkpoint and not die, then I'm just gonna end stream there.
Sounds good.
So. Do I die now? No. Okay. So down to
690, I'd say.
690, I think it was, yeah. So the oxygen is a timer, but only at those specific checkpoints. You can technically survive anyhow. Curious. And what was it, like 500, I said, past that point. So I'll do about 450 and we'll see if anything happens. Yeah, the depth gauge plays no part besides the intro video.
Yep. Which is a shame.
Can you imagine actually just standing in a pool of blood like this? Like, geez. Not fun. Yeah, there's like bones all over the place. Alright, I think that's it.
I think that's a good place to drop it off. This was a fun little game.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. It's definitely a one-off game, though. It's not one you want to come back to.
Yeah, it's definitely a very indie game kind of vibe, one sit-through kind of play. Though it did fucking burn up our time.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, they did wonderful with it. And I do like how the greater story of the galaxy as a whole is a red herring as to the events inside of this, as to what takes place.
There were like some sort of extras that had some more to do with the whole space theme and all that. Like,
yeah,
something that gives more involvement with the greater universe that they tried building.
But I think the whole point of making people interested in that stuff is to make the mystery, right?
I mean, true, but the thing is, none of the gameplay really ties into the mystery.
There's no actual discovery, anything. You don't add anything to it. You don't take anything away from it. It feels hollow after finding out that it's a nothing burger.
But yeah, definitely the chase to find out if there's any connection points is fucking phenomenal. It is great. It actually does really build like, oh, I want to figure out what's next. Past like the horror aspect, because I think it's safe to say, besides a few jump points and everything, didn't really get you or me in a horror aspect. Maybe more of just like an interesting, what was that sound?
But at the same time, I was able to pick up quite quickly how it was working, and that's why I was so confident about it. If you're going in believing you can be eliminated through poor play or just the fear of the unknown, I think it would be a better experience. For sure.
There are more Easter eggs in this, like different little things speckled around that weren't marked on the map that definitely make this really fucking. Sorry, I'm dropping F-bombs. I'm not trying to destroy.
No, that's fine.
But, no, so it would make it really interesting if they just kept like little tidbits here and there, past maybe like the few odd pictures of bones and pebbles. This is new.
No, it's one I had a while ago, but I'm kind of just going over, double checking everything to see if there was any more info in this terminal I can like take.
Alright, I think that's a good point to call it for me personally, man.
I'm also going to call it here as well. So, yeah, this was fun. Thank you for joining me, making it a bit more interesting than just me jerking about.
Yes, as always, you beautiful man, Donovan. I'll join you anytime.
Alright.
Thank you for having me. This was I did not expect to get sucked into this as much as we did.
Yeah, same here. Like, we've spent 3.5 hours. Or I spent 3.5 hours. I think you spent 3 hours.
I joined the 15-minute mark, yeah. Like the 15, 20-minute mark. So we've been in here for I've been in here for about 3 hours, so yeah.
But yeah. Alright, anyway, thank you for joining me, and if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. Hope you all enjoy yourselves and have an excellent rest of the day, evening, or night. Goodbye.
Peace.